That's good, people. Haven't seen you in a while, have I? Huh? We're back at it. We're back at going live. We're doing it at night and it's freaking dark in the office, but it will have to do, right? Let me light this up a little bit more. How are we today? What's good? What's poppin'? Doing this, I guess, huh? Looking at the markets, we're going crazy, aren't we? Let's see what's good is gonna happen, because I'm not too excited in terms of what we're being delivered so far today. So that is a reasonable thing to say when you go live and you're gathering people to be excited about trading, right? But at the same time, it is what it is, I guess. Let me know how is everybody. Let me know how you guys are doing. How excited are we, huh? I'm not. I'm not. We'll see. Let's see, let's go one by one on this. I think that will be the best thing we can do today. Starting with the beautiful dollar index. Because I don't know how much trading we're gonna do today. Like I'm literally not excited. I'm not. Because the market is just doing silly stuff already. Like take a look. And yes, chart, like why the fuck are we running higher right now? Why on earth is you running higher from? I can't even see the chart itself. I think we're gonna have an issue. We're gonna have to log in again to TradingView. Seems like. So let's do that. Let me open my charts again, because it doesn't seem like it wants to work. Now you all know that I'm on a MacBook. Am I not, huh? Okay, so can we see GBP? We do. Yes, we do. Downside taken. This is a green. It should be in red. Like downside taken. Are we gonna pounce away from here? Are we finally doing it? I don't know. I'm literally coming into this session not having a single idea what I'm going to do. Interesting. Let's do this one by one. Like I'm confused a little bit at the same time, because I'm not certain what I want to see. So what do we want? What do we want to see? I want to see dollar index going lower from here. I would love to see that. I like this weekly inversion possibly holding off the price right here. That would be lovely. That would be appreciated. 4 hours, nothing too interesting for me. And let's go into hourly. Let's go into hourly. Let's see what we can work with and what can't. And, you know, daily inversion down below. Something to keep in mind, right? And let's start digging. Let's start digging in terms of this being the previous. See how? I think this can be quite interesting for all of us because we're gonna analyze the chart an hour because we started early. PM session starts only in 35 minutes, so we're literally gonna do shitloads of prep work. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. This hourly got inverted, so we don't care about it. What we're gonna do, simply put, after imbalance, imbalance after imbalance, we're just gonna log them in. Then we're gonna watch price, what the price, where the price wants to go, and what we can. Right. So far, hourly chart. Take a look at what I have. Who's gonna say this is bearish? Who's gonna say we should look for a short on dollar? Say so. Good luck. Enjoy. Everything so far that we noted on hourly is what? Bullish. So up until the point that the structure gets broken to the other side of the market, we're not going to be interested in anything else. Okay? And for those just tuning in, hi. I'm Ignas from Daily Pips Trading. I just mouse on the floor, but I got it back. And doing this every single day, live every single day. And not only that, we're doing ourselves a challenge where we're running an account from 5K to 50. It's gonna be interesting how long it's gonna take us to do it. And we're on day 16 right now, and we're what? We're like 2.5K up. It's fucking amazing. But I would never recommend even my most and worst enemy to do. First thing, I don't have enemies, but I would never recommend anybody do this. I'm going mental already. Not healthy. Doing a challenge like this, not healthy. Trust me when I say that. Don't ask me why. Buy stops risking above. Let's put a note on that also. Gonna be cool to see how we react of that. New week opening gap still intact, still in place. Yeah. Consolidation on Monday. Totally expected because we had what? We had a bank holiday. Expected. It took off, sell side resting below, and now we're stout and pouncing. Thus, the trades I took today. We're gonna show you around. We're gonna show you what kind of trade today. And this stays minutes. And I don't have much else. But I'm expecting a run towards buy stops and that hourly fair value before we go. That's my expectation. That's what I want to see happening in the market. Okay? Hope that's reasonable. So, what else am I missing? I'm missing Asian ranges. Asian range here. Left. Asian range is just something I want to see on the chart. Asia is not something that I trade. It's not something that Asia is just a tape measure. Measure out what the market wants. Right? Plus full in. It'll bounce around a lot. Maybe it ran out liquidity. You can help yourself to make decisions later. You do that. Cool thing to do. Asia. Next to that, what we're gonna need to see where the market end up tonight. Where are we? Midnight open, so we're trading above midnight open. For a high probability setup to pin out, we're only interested in shorts on dollar. Knowing that, keeping that in mind, what can we say about it? The only possibility on other chart is gonna be long entry. We're not gonna be interested in anything else longs. Put it to your notes. Come. So, what else do we have? What else do we have? I'm not interested in it. So, go to the next chart. Euro, USD. Make a guess. What did we do today? Guess who went short today? Guess who went fucking short today? Guess who made shitloads of fucking money today? Continue guessing, man. Continue guessing. Guess. Just a second, fixing up one thing. Good. So we went short today on euro. Went short today on the euro, but let's take a look at. Okay, maybe let's come back to dollar real quick just to take a look what kind of sell side liquidity pools. Like this. I like it. That's good. Like that. This is where a lot of sell stops are residing. And let's. Oh my god, my dog is snoring so badly. And let's note that as well. Previous day low. I'm noting it as a previous day low because you're gonna see it's gonna hold. It's gonna stick to it. Okay. Good. Awesome. Euro. Let's get it. So, Euro USD. My draw on liquidity is that daily order block, right? So, that's the only interest. Term, shorter term. But we just talked about it. Just mentioned that we're not going to be interested in shorts anymore. At midnight open on dollar index. We're not going to be interested. Not for. So, let's start digging. Monday's highs are staying in place, right? Who's gonna disagree with that? Friday highs. Noting that also. Shitloads of buy stops result. Promise. And we have a swing high. And let's note this one because we can always start lots of possible. Let's do previous day low from here, just to have it on the chart in terms of knowing that Friday was taking. And let's see. So inversion right here. This is a daily fair value gap that I'd love to come back to at some point. And let's get rid of this. We have what? Right here, nothing interests me. Ooh la la. To your notes. Not only we have a daily level here, we have an we're gonna see whether we can work. Going up here means that we're just pushing through buy stops. Some shitloads of buy stops resting above. So this is gonna be just like I said on dollar index. I'm looking for higher prices and push low. Be my guest where I'm watching euro going. I'm watching this and push high. What I'm looking for and what I'm trading to. Okay. Incredibly different, and I'm gonna show you why. just in a moment. Yep. 15 minutes. Any liquidity pools down below here? No. Here? No. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna measure Asian range and then we're gonna it's very interesting. Actually, I've been going since, so I'm home alone this. So when I'm home alone, I spend a lot of time and digging in because I have that freedom to go into a state of, when I do that, I'm into analyzing my game very through the charts and my trading data and whatnot, right? And what I figured over the weekend is that a lot of days when I'm incredibly profitable on forex pair, I suck ass on futures and vice versa. So, as we've mentioned, surprise, surprise, we took a trade today. So fucking unexpected. We're what? We're 2% up for the day on CFD's account. So we are 2% up on the CFD's account, and let me show. Okay. I am expecting lower prices. I showed you the daily analysis on Sunday. If you want to come back to it, please do. But Sunday analysis call was quite easy to make. We were expecting this consolidation on Monday to happen, and we were looking for a possible short entry for today. I'm expecting a low of the week for Thursday to form, right? Take a look at this. Price and liquidity gets run through. Not only that, we have a high and a short formation, right? I'm not gonna do the back testing mode or anything. I'm just gonna go through this because I wanna get ready for futures opening up in a bit. Not only we have a high, we break lower, and while we break lower, we open up a fair value, right? How cool is that? Very cool. Not only that, take a look here. The range itself, where's the 50% left? Right at the wick. And I was literally standing together with Benes today, I think, where we put in a short entry. So stop loss goes right above that candle where the fair value gap opens up. Drawn liquidity is very clean. What I've done today so far is I closed it about an hour ago, something like that, because I just don't want to hold on through this overnight. Not only that, we have something else here in front of us. An hourly inversion, yes, it's very, very important, but next to it, we have a market maker sell model, so price or price. Not only I traded it from a breaker block right here, we have initial consolidation right here, push to the upside and consolidate, push to the upside, and what is this? Smart money reversal right here, push to the downside, low risk short. What can be better? Like, dude, just follow along. Just fucking follow along. That's all you gotta do, you know? So that's the short analysis on the short we took. 2% in the books. We don't need this. Asian range booked. That is done. So, what else are we missing? We're missing something that is called the midnight open. Right here. Midnight opens up. We're below it. So the only interest that I have for today, rest of the day, is go long. When do we do that? As soon as we get that order block. So if we're gonna push that low today, you know the drill. Yep. Finally, what do we have? This can appear. So let's go to pound. Hello, pound. Pound has exactly the same drawn liquidity for me. We're looking for lower prices. So price block resting down below. Classic daily fair value gap, right? Yeah. Well, let's see. Taking a look, which is cool. And I'm not in a rush. You guys can see that I'm not in a rush. Huh? We're waiting for the session to start. So, what do we have? This is the high of the range, right? I'm gonna be interested for this to be run through later this year. Right after we hit that order block. Okay. Next, what do we have? We have a hourly fair value gap up here. Cool. We have another hourly fair value gap right here. Even cooler. So, what does this indicate for me right away? What is this indicating? It indicates for me that everything above it is going to be bullish. So, this is my analysis. As soon as we get up here, I'm interested in buying. What did their fucking notes? Make it easier for you. Okay. Inversion here pushes price. And reward. Cool. We got the imbalances done. Now let's figure out buy stops. Or that was bad boys resting. Here. Oi, sorry. There. And that is gonna be the previous day high. Brilliant. Putting that in right away. Yep. Previous day high. All to the hourly notes section. Yep. And what do we have? We have two imbalances now to and the order block. Why do I have this here? Don't like it. 15 minutes. Do we have anything special? 15 minutes. Not really. So let's figure out Asian ranges. Last couple. And also, marking Asian ranges like this helps me to realize, okay, this is consolidated up. Instead of just using an indicator that sometimes can be not reliable. Keywords, sometimes they don't fucking work. I do it by myself, which helps me to get in sync with the market and prices itself also. So, what do we have? What do we figure? Oh, I have a phone call incoming. Let me answer it. Okay? I'm sorry about it. Sorry about that. Duty calls about that. So, we're trading below midnight open. We're only interested in buys again. Easy decision making. Now we come to the fun part, don't we? Now we come to the annoying, to be honest, but where do we start? Let's just go one by one, because this right here, buy stops being run through up here, drawn liquidity lower, like that's the one and only interest for us. We're not interested in anything else. Closing below this volume balance just confirms that idea. Okay? I'm keeping this very, very simple. We're looking for lower prices here on ES. Okay? 4 hours. I would love to see a little bit of retracement into this. Oh, sorry. Into this. Push lower after. And if that breakaway gap remains open, that's just okay. And I'm sorry, I have to make another call. I'll be with you right away. Sorry about that, everybody. But duty calls. So we're looking for lower prices. I would love the 50% of this fair value gap itself to hold also. Like that would be just lovely. You know, we'll see how we treat it. We're gonna see how we work our way up, if we do work our way up at all. But that's gonna be my interest. So coming back into this, like, holy macaroni, in a way. But I'm a bit annoyed of how the price is getting offered for us. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Because, yeah, buy side liquidity was run through. What are we expecting after buy stops are being run through? We're expecting lower prices. It's totally reasonable. Like, who am I to say no to such an idea, right? But at the same time, like, I'm gonna show you NASDAQ. I'm gonna show you what NASDAQ is doing. I'm so not interested in what I have. So, let's do the analysis. It's hourly. Imbalances goes onto the chart, and we got 2 more here. We have a buy side liquidity pull up. Pause. Bam bam. So what does it give you right away? We're bearish. We're looking for sell stops to be run through. 55.40 to be attacked. That's the only interest. But at the same time, sometimes it's hard to accept it. I'll show you why. I'll show you NASDAQ. You're gonna see why I am annoyed. At least a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Just a second. Okay. So what do we have for the power of 3 so far this week? Monday opens up. Monday creates a range, right? Validates into the day, right? Bam, push to the upside. Buy stops being taken. This right here. Bam, 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 bam. This side taken, right? Interest. Accumulate. Bam, push to the right. However simple this read on the market was, you can call it bullshit because it doesn't work like that, but that's how the markets book the price. Incredibly simply put, that's how the markets book the fucking price. And I'm annoyed because it's a moment. Okay? So what I need on my chart is the new day opening gap for today, which is Tuesday. Here. Close night. That's where we open up. New day opening gap. Good evening, Edgaras. How are you, man? How are you? Vamos, Ben. Here we go. People are showing up. Good evening. Beautiful evening. So Ben has gave me a question today. Now you hear me out. It was a good question. It's a very relevant question, to be fair. Ben has asked to me today, why are you streaming PM session today? First thing is for a change. That's first reason why I'm streaming PM session. Second reason, which is a little bit more important, is that I never trade index futures after bank holiday. Yesterday was a bank holiday in US. The markets were literally closed. You remember, Benas, yesterday you texted us like, why are the charts not moving? Charts were not moving because the markets were closed. But very simply put, why I am annoyed at the price this evening, trade in the morning, this evening, is because price delivers bullshit opportunities when it trades in the AM session right after the holiday. So we're not interested in anything that happened here, but now I'm going to show you NASDAQ and I'm showing you what we're interested in an actual way. But two very simple reasons. First thing, I wanted to change things up. Second reason, I never trade AM session after the bank holiday. It's true. Very simple. Very, very simple. We're looking for sell side to be run through. That's the only interest. Not interested in anything else. This doesn't matter. Buy stops resting up above here. Gonna put a massive. Let's do this. Rename things. Buy side. That's gonna be half of the move to the upside at some point. Note my words again. Now we're looking for lower price. Does the session start? No. So we have time for what? For take a look at our friend NASDAQ. I've been marking up so many positions that I'm gonna holy. Drawing liquidity now, this daily imbalance, and if we go below it, like dude, if we come back down here, end of the world for markets for a lot of investors. But I'm gonna evaluate that possibility. Why I am annoyed today as a day trader, as a guy who always says listen, markets are not random. These markets are something that I can read and I can predict. And they full on are, but you are here only at certain times. Look at this. You see where my eye goes to? That's the only interest that I have. Right here. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not interested in anything else. Okay? All-time highs maybe at some point, but that's my interest. Like this can't remain open. It's not healthy. If I kinda am, but I'm not interested in lower price. Like I've not been interested in lower prices for a long time now. Now, this crashing. Two things come to mind. Crashing to pick up some orders down below. So we can the buy side liquidity up above finally. Or is it crashing because it's going lower to those 17,000s? And if this is going to 17,000s, then fuck me, because I missed shorting opportunities so badly. Because that liquidity pool resting up. And yes, I am annoyed. Because I would love to have shorted today, because there was a possibility for today. And I never trusted in that because of buy-side liquidity resting up above. Boring? True. Okay. So let's see what we have. One of the first things you have to note is the SMT up above, right? Nasdaq failed to take sells, the buy stop, sorry, resting up above here. Yeah. Oh, this is a huge gap. Holy. This is a new day opening gap from times. This is the new week opening gap, right? That we're measuring also. This is gonna go important for us later. Fine. 4 minutes till the session starts. If we take a trade today, we're just gonna take one trade and we're gonna get out of here. Okay? And so we measured so many possibilities. This balance price. Interesting here, right? Look at this. Balance right here holds in the price. Only that we have a balance price range. What? Why not to buy into that? Again, here also, this is a 2 minutes inversion. You don't see that. There was a 2 minutes inversion here. Nope. Our friends running the algo just nope, nope, nope. You're not gonna have any chances. Those coming. For real. Down 1, down 2, down 3. So now the tough part. PM session is starting. We're down in a discount. Are we actually interested in like this is gonna be the question of the day, you know? If we can figure out what are we looking to do. But at the same time, I think we won't be. Annoying. So where's the first? Let's do it properly. Let's do it the way that we. Where's the first fair value? The 15 minutes. So I'm gonna keep that. We're in a very deep discount, and let's take a look at happening. Okay. So if we work with this, only looking for a higher price. Just like I said, dollar index. Dollar index. Only interested in lower prices. Yeah. If we are interested in lower prices in dollar, why would I ever be interested in lower prices in index future? Huh? Pushing lower. Euro is gonna hit that order block soon. It'll be fun. So what do we have? Work with this? Not really, because we're in discount. But like literally, what I'm thinking is what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna The session started. Silver bullet is starting. We're just gonna trade once and we're just gonna go home. We're just gonna make it easy for ourselves. Because otherwise there's so many possibilities today to fuck up. And I'm not too keen on doing that. We're already what? 7.5, so we're already $800 away from the equity highs on the account. $800 is not a big deal. We can make it back in 2 trades. But I don't want to be making back anything, you know? So, simply put, what are we watching? We're watching a SMT because NQ is trading lower considering ES. Take that. What do you do with SMT? Like I'm pulling myself a little bit, but I'm pulling myself towards watching this imbalance. Being inverted and going long here. This doesn't pan out, I don't give 2 fucks about it, but if it does, then it's gonna be good, isn't it? Double top right here also on ES. No double tops on Nasdaq. I don't know. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you guys. You shouldn't be pushing a button today. Neither at all this week. So don't. Make it easy for you. Don't try to push any buttons. You're gonna feel so good when you come back. Else I take it. You're gonna feel so good when you come back on Monday next week. It's exactly the same balance as you have right now. Second thing, guess what? You're gonna have so much. You're gonna have so much excitement and willingness to trade. Considering that you didn't waste any energy watching. You know? Just put it into consideration. Put it into a consideration. What? Does it mean close the stream and go do something fun? No, stay with us. No, and learn from this. But at the same time, like do. Besides that short on Euro, no, nothing good happened. If anybody went short anywhere here, like, good for you, but at the same time, like, who the fuck are you? Like right here, 920, 930. Whom are you kidding going short here when buy side is here on Nasdaq? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Right here. 910. 925. Okay. Let it be. But at the same time, like story time. Let's do it. There's a guy that a lot of you possibly were following on social media that is doing exactly what I do. He sits in front of the margin, talks, presents himself as a trader. Even trades. I don't know. I've never watched him, but I saw a little bit of stuff on him today because my colleague. And there was a broker also that kind of assigned him as a trader to do trading. That's what it's called. Much simpler term to understand. I'm trading. You know? And he traded for like what, 4 weeks? 3.5 weeks? And last Friday, I think, or Thursday. Doesn't matter when. Last week. He was like 6 or 8% up on the accounts, and he literally blew them up in one trading day. And then I'm like, so people come to me saying, Ignas, there's so many rules, so many things that I have to know. There's so hard, you know, to trade this. When the simplest thing that you, when I say that this upcoming week is gonna be a hard week to navigate, just take notes, do it for once, twice, doing for a third time. I'm gonna say it. I say it 3 or 4 weeks. I say it when it's incredibly difficult. I say it in advance. And compare the weeks when I say let's fucking go full risk to the weeks where I say like this one that shouldn't be even touching them. I'm not saying don't trade because I want you to fail, because I don't want you to be making money, or I don't want you to, you know, be there and miss out on trades when I profit, whatever. No, I'm not doing that for them because of that. I'm doing it so you stick to the set of rules that you're supposed to. I do it so you stick to the plan. I say that so you don't get burned when you don't need to get burned, you know? Because when you lose a trade and you know that you took a bad trade, it's easy. So easy to log it, so easy to understand it. It's so easy to see, okay, this is where I should have partialed off because this and this happened, and this is what I've learned from this. And here we go, we have a fucking message where a guy is losing. Oh my god. Now this is funny. I'm literally talking about why you shouldn't be in front of the charts today. And I have a guy texting, not directly saying that he lost, but saying that the price is bullshit today. Which we all knew that it's gonna be. So why bother? Like, why waste energy on this first? Looking for a trade, looking for a setup. You know? Why waste energy expecting something to happen? Because again, when I hear somebody saying, oh, the price is bad today, I can't read this, I can't trade it, I can't figure out whatever, right? Everything comes to first, price is bad, right? What does it mean for me when I hear that? It means that you're looking to profit while it's sitting in front of you. And as soon as you're looking to make money when you sit in front of the chart, every single mistake happens. You moved your stop loss. Why? Because you didn't want to lose money. You moved your take profit further because you wanted to make more money. You moved your entry higher because you missed on the real entry, and then you're FOMOing into a trade and you're losing more than you're expecting. Why? Because you wanted to make money. If you would just be here to fucking learn and build good habits and read the price, you would be rich because you would be just executing what you're supposed to execute. Not chasing anything, not risking anything. You know? Is this going lower? Who cares? Who the fuck cares if it goes lower like it just went? When you know in advance, we knew a month before, pretty much, that this is gonna be a bullshit week. Guess what I do when I know that this is gonna be a bullshit week? I schedule meetings pretty much 8 hours a day. That's what I do. I work. I brainstorm. I meet people. Look for new ideas. Look for new business ventures. I work my ass off on weeks like this. Because I know there's not going to be much trading, because I know that I'm not going to be able to engage with the price. So why waste time? I use my energy elsewhere, so I'm dead in front of a chart right now, but I'm dead and I don't care because I'm not looking to engage. I don't care what kind of emotion or energy I bring into this because I'm not pushing a button. It was a good rant. Let me put it to my notes. But yeah, the market went lower. Yeah, the market is shit. Who cares? Yeah, like literally. Why would you ever care? The prices give opportunities are. If the price gives you an opportunity, good, you take it. If the price doesn't give you an opportunity, good. Also, you didn't waste time. And guess what? There's gonna be only 1 or 2 days per year when you're gonna sit in front of the chart looking for that good opportunity and it's not gonna be given for you. Sounds very interesting, but we know for a fact when there's gonna be bad trade. So we come here like today's live stream, not looking to trade, not looking to participate, not looking for that good opportunity. And I'm trying to remember now, the last like 2 or 3 months of live streaming, we haven't had a bad trading day when we expected price to. Every single time I say, today we're gonna put full risk on. Food for thought. Food for thought. Sometimes I even believe like how to say it. I'm not saying it because I'm annoyed. I'm saying it because you should be. I'm saying it because you should realize that it's so easy. The condition is good. For those who've been here long enough, you know what is a good condition. You know when the market is giving you a good opportunity because you just literally take it and 3 minutes after you take profit. And you're running away in your car because you're going home and you're all smiling and you're all happy. A day like this, you possibly could have sat down in front of the cars like 5 hours ago. 4:30, yeah, 5 hours ago. And you still could be sitting in front of this waiting for that opportunity, but it's not gonna come. Because it's not supposed to. This whole week is not supposed to be good. Why? Because NFP is coming through. La la. I didn't know that. Bullshit, you didn't know that. So last week. Oh, from. Oh my god, I saw a meme today. Okay. Text one in the chat, whoever is still with us. Text one in the chat if you want to know what kind of meme I saw. My god. Now I know that nobody's watching. People only pressed on the link and they don't even have volume on. They just left me. Good, I know now that I'm hanging out with myself. Anywho. Again, NFP week. Fuck! Edgar. It's okay. I saw a kid today drawing an apple indicator. Oh my. And the apple indicator looked something like this, that he found 2 apples that were running lower, and then the market started squirting. I don't know why I had to show this, but you know what I just, the indicator. I don't know. I yes, that's what kind of video I watched today on not on TikTok. I think it was YouTube short. There was an Apple indicator that the guy drawn, and then it became a dick pic that was squirting. Kid needs Jesus. Exactly, man. Exactly. Edgaras, let's since you're here, let's do this. What do you want to learn today? What would you like me to cover? What would you like me to speak about? Would you like me to dive into? We can read something from the Bible if that helps. We can do that, but maybe something about the charts, something about the markets. Anything you got stuck with lately, maybe? Happy to cover. Kid needs you. Funny. Which one of us gets the honors to choose the topic? Oh, two Edgarases are watching. How do you even say plural for Edgaras? Two Edgarases watching. My God. We both choose it because it's the two. I don't know, this is a boring session, we're just waiting here. Your whole daily bias confirmation process. Plural at Grinier. Okay. So, my process of confirming bias. So what I'm gonna speak about is majority of the time, right? And majority of the time I say because my bias choices always depend on whether I'm looking to scalp the upcoming day or whether I'm looking for a full-on high risk, high reward position, right? And in the market like this, I'm only looking for scalps because we're having NFP on this upcoming Friday. We had a bank holiday and so on and so forth, right? So my analysis for finding the real bias for the upcoming week always starts with bonds. And with bonds, I always start my analysis on Sunday. This is one of the best things to do if you want to find the real bias for the market, to do it on Sunday when the markets are closed. You can't imagine like how much better it is to do the analysis when the chart is not moving, not influencing. So, correlations, part 1. If the bonds are going higher, dollar is going to go lower, index futures are going to go higher. Pause, your notes. If bonds are going lower, dollar is going to push higher. Surprise, surprise, index futures are going to go lower. To your notes. What are we watching here? So we have a high of the range and we have an imbalance. Two things. Guess what? Buy stops were just taken right here. My only interest now is to retrace into this. What are looking because of that on other markets? Shorts. Half of the analysis done. It took me 2.5 minutes. Right? Now, jokes aside, I come to dollar index after. And I take a look at what am I interested in dollar index. This is a weekly chart. I see this weekly imbalance give way, pushing the market lower, yeah. And I see this imbalance now kind of inverting also, possibly allowing the market to push lower again. But this is where I get confused, because I take a look at this chart 2 days prior, and I see this inversion in which we bounced away from. So I'm kind of asking myself, are we gonna get stuck here and consolidate? Or we're gonna start crashing, or we're gonna just run through this and rip it apart? And this is where the fun part begins, where if this wouldn't be a week like an FP, I would be literally not trading this up until the point that it's a high of the week on Tuesday and it breaks the structure, or it's a high of the week on Thursday, and then I just go to the other side of the market throughout the week, okay? So what did I just say? I'm interested in bonds pushing lower, and I was interested. Consider the fact that I do this on Sunday, and I was, keyword, interested in the market pushing higher on dollar. Thus, on paper, I should be interested in the markets pushing lower like they did here. So how do I come to the bias for this upcoming day? Now, two very important things is usually the hourly chart, where I consider the fact, let's say remove, and not indicators, remove drawing, where I consider the fact of then, so where is the actual liquidity residing? And this is where you draw your eyesight right away. Like this is where the liquidity resides on NQ. And you take a look at ES and you see, my fucking god, the liquid. Not only that, it crashed. So what do I note right away? I know that if this SMT here at the top holds, I'm interested in lower prices. And then I stop and I ask myself a question. Does it align with what I have for other markets? I'm interested. Look at this. I'm interested in bonds to go lower. I'm interested in dollar to push higher. Meaning, what did I say 2 minutes ago? Meaning that if bonds go lower, dollar pushes higher, futures will crash. SMT at the top confirms that this is a top. The short term, bam, crash. How fucking random is that? So this is how I confirm what I want the market to do throughout the week. Okay? Target hit. On paper, target hit. I'm not too keen on what's next anymore, right? So this is 50%. Right? I was joking. The first 90 seconds when I analyze the bonds, it kind of comes to the same analysis, because if I want the bonds go lower and dollar index and futures align, like, and dollar index aligns, futures are gonna crash. Like, this is how it works. Trust me when I say that. But you still have to go through just to find the confirmations, and also you need to find the confirmation on when is that gonna happen. SMT here at the top, that's the indication. Okay. Then how else I confirm my, so okay, this is how I confirm bias. Okay, now hear me out. I'm gonna say a very different thing. How do I find positions that I'm going to take? Because for me personally, it doesn't matter what's my bias. I take both sides of the markets ever. The only difference is that if I go with my bias, I'm gonna do it full risk. If I go against my bias, I will do half risk. So here, today, if I would have shorted, I would have went full risk. If I would have longed this, I would have gone half risk, okay? Why? Against was my bias, keywords here, okay? But today, this is gonna be a very bad example, because today is just a bullshit trading day. But let me do this. Let's remove drawings. Let's come here. So, two things that I do when the time is right, okay? Imagine this is the AM session. 10 to noon, okay? Put it in the middle. Again, we're interested in lower prices, right? We're interested in liquidity drawing below. Yeah. First thing that I do when this time is right, I ask myself who is happy. If the market has been crashing throughout the day, I ask myself who is happy. If it was crashing, everybody who went short is happy. I look for an attack on buy stops during the session. If the market was running up throughout the day and the time comes, which is the session itself, who's happy? Very simple question to ask. If everybody looks like everybody who was holding buys is happy, I'm looking for a short. Now 75% of my work is have a bias lower. And if the market was running up throughout the day, I'm happy to short it. Okay? Then, last thing what I do, I look for drawn liquidity. I look for, excuse me, I look for draws and liquidity. So if we have like 15 lows down here, bouncing away, and the market has been running up lower, this is not supply zone. This is not demand zone. This is not market buyers pressure selling whatever. This is just algor acquiring orders, acquiring sell side resting. If I see this, I'm interested. I want it to be taken, you know? Sorry for the exaggeration here, but especially if the bias, which comes from the daily and hourly chart, is lower, and the market throughout the day was consolidating or just went high. Who's happy? And if I see liquidity resting below, oh my god, let's fucking go. This is how I come to a high probability tap. And this is how I confirm everything that I want to do throughout the day with the bias itself. So today, I'm not shorting, even though my bias is lower. Why? Because NFP is coming into the market, because there's a lot of things that happened throughout yesterday that is a bank holiday, so I'm not interested again, right? I'm just not interested. Nothing high probability happens today. But imagine today as a regular trading day. Tuesday from last week, where I said that we're going to go full risk on Tuesday. Just giving an example, right? I need power of 3 to happen. If time of day is right, if my bias analysis is lower, if I have sell side resting below, if the market consolidated throughout the night, for example, and was running higher throughout the morning hours, and not only running higher, but it took buy side liquidity pool resting right here, right there, and it crashed. This is what I'm doing. I'm looking for that crash to retrace into, and I'm looking to take that. As soon as we retrace into it, fucking go. Because everything aligns, because this becomes a high probability setup, because our 3 says accumulation, manipulation, distribution, second leg of distribution, this is where I fit. And this can be a market maker sell model, something like this. Market reversal, bomb crash. Right? This is where you come in, this is where you come in. A lot of then we kind of go into picking stuff up, you know? Then we go into places where we say, okay, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that, I'm interested in this, I'm interested, you know? A lot of different things come into play. And I can't control Zetas anymore. Okay, I can. Doesn't seem to work. If I removed all the drawings and now I fucked up my chart, this is gonna be so sad. But that's good. So again, to summarize, how do I pick my bias? I look for a lot of indicators throughout the weekend when the markets are not working, and I align myself with bonds, with dollar index and with what those two are doing and what I want to see in the futures contract. Then I look for time of day and I ask myself who's happy, and then I take a look if there's opposing liquidity resting below or above the market, where everybody is kind of happily holding their top or stop losses, basically. Hope this helps. Hope this helps. Whew, I'm getting tired. And then I would like you to show how you draw and so save ndocs and nvocs so you can use them easily, please. Keyword, please. Nice. It's simple, man. So, remove drawings. Thank you. You're fucking welcome, man. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking the questions. I literally say it every single day. I say it every single time. I very much appreciate being here. So, let's start with a different thing. What is a new week opening gap? It's a gap that forms because the market is closed throughout Friday, 4:59 p.m. towards Sunday, 6 p.m. There's an hour and 1 minute when the market doesn't book any price. That is the real high demand zone. That is the real indicator. Let's say that is the only thing that I mark as a zone that I work with throughout the rest of the year, pretty much every single week. Okay, how do I mark it? I come into the market price and I try to find it. You know, silly, but Friday trading. Take a look here. Friday trading closed at 16:59. New week opening gap. And started at 6 o'clock. I have one new week opening gap. Let's go further. Let's go to a week prior. I do it on 1 minute chart also, usually, because it's easier to spot in 1 minute chart. And we come to previous week. Here, right there. And we see that the market did this. The market closed here at 6. And we opening up, and the market opened up down below also. Surprise, new week opening up. Let's do one more. Again, I find the Friday close. Oh my god, my trading view is not good enough. I'm a cheap ass guy. I need more bars. But this is okay, this is gonna be the lower, the high, I don't know, of the new week of previous times. Then I just literally have it all on my chart. So what I do then, I go to the object tree and I group it together with this, and I just write down in here. Okay. And now I'm gonna do a lot of Control Z's now, so I can come back where we were. And I'm gonna show you how I work with it throughout the week. Because having this on my chart is a big mess, but I have it all grouped out with daily, hourly, 15 minutes, all the other notes in one place. So when I want to kind of chill out, take a helicopter view at the market, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my new week opening gaps and new day opening gaps, and I'm gonna see how the reacts throughout the week. Okay, I'm done with that. Maybe I want to take a look at the hourly price action and what I have noted on the hourly chart. Okay, good enough. Maybe daily. Take a look at the daily. What do we have going on daily? You know, cool. Let's turn it all up. No. A lot of mess, a lot of things happening, but that's what I do. And for the new day opening gap, it is exactly the same, but like new week opening gap, because every single day also has a starting and a stopping, let's say, point where the market closes at p.m. and the market opens up at 6 p.m. This is Thursday. So what I do here, I mark the close, I mark the open, and what I usually do, I just use it as a fair value gap, and I do extend to the right here. And with that, I have a perfect. Do it like that, and then you have to extend it to the right to whatever, or you go to the settings and extend it. And what I do next, I just save it as template. Where do you do that? Here, save as, and I have just price gap. You know, so easy, so nice, so good. Oh yeah. Hope this helps. Hope this helps. What do we have? Only interested in short. Only interested in longs here. Only interested in... we're bouncing and pouncing, aren't we? Is this gonna be a silver bullet entry for us? Question of the day. I think it is. And the thing is, okay, maybe I will be fooling myself, but I want to see some retracement, and literally, I want to open a trade. I just don't want to sit here wasting my time. No way. And I kind of said myself that I'm gonna allow myself one boring. Now I'm just thinking with it. We have that SMT. So if this is an SMT, if this is, well, if it's not, no, it's. I wish we would. We're not gonna take it. We are not taking it. I love taking retracements like this. When I'm staying hands off, I love taking. You know me. And now it inverts, and now we would be closing the trade, and now we that we're stick to our guns in a way, you know. I got a question today about what I think about Nvidia. Here we go. Who was in the live stream about 2 weeks ago, man? We did draw this out. I'm not saying this is panning out. I'm not saying that this is an opportunity. So okay, remove drawings. I'm not trading stocks. Not interested. Just not interested. Watch this. Imbalance. Massive imbalance. Price draws into it. Price draws into that. Pushes higher. Break of structure. And everybody now is just afraid because it was consolidating. Power of 3. This is where power of 3 comes. Accumulation, manipulation, push to the upside? Maybe? Not financial advice, don't buy Nvidia now, but watch this. I don't know. Gonna be interesting to come back to it. Take a look how this analysis pans out, you know? At a year now, like I'm happy I'm not in this. Like I'm happy. If it even goes higher, if it starts running, I don't care. Not for me. Sad day to be trading, man. Sad day to be watching the markets. Sad day to be looking for a opportunity, you know? At the same time, you have to realize, like, we're not coming to trade. Coming here to watch this. We're coming here to read this. Coming here to analyze. All that good stuff. Right? Big difference. But at Edgaray, two of you. Hope this helped. Hope. Um. We have, what do we have? No problem, man. No problem. And I'm that tired, to be fair. Like, I had a long day. Domans was at my place, like it. Playing on a cheat. Into office. Spent the whole day in the office. Now it's 10 p.m. already. And I think we're gonna finish it here. Because I'm that tired. Like that. So, watch this. Don't trade this. Make it easy. Best thing you can do today is just YouTube 2022 pod content on ICT channel. Rewatch some of the live journal or just rest. But don't look at Hope you stay safe. I hope you stay excited. We're gonna be back.